What's happening guys? It's Narkwak for iGyaan.in, and today we're going to be looking at one of the most popular phones of the current times. It's the HTC One X. Like HTC says, this one has an amazing camera and authentic sound. This is one of their most popular devices in a really long time, with ice cream sandwich out of the box. It retails for about, the MRP on this is about 43,000 rupees. It's somewhere here on the box. Yeah, it's 42,999, but it retails in the market for something around 37,000 rupees. And for that price, it seems to be a very expensive phone, but it packs in a bunch of features that the competition has yet to discover. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox the HTC One X. It's a slightly different packaging from HTC. Usually they have the slide out boxes. But this time around they've come out with a different kind of packaging. This does have a 32GB inbuilt storage, so definitely a good device to start using out of the box. So let's go ahead and open it up. The first thing that you see in the box is the One X, and I've got the grey color over here, so I'm going to put that aside for the time being and look at the rest of the things. A slightly condensed box from HTC. You get the standard HTC innovation earphones, nothing special over there. We've looked at them a lot of times. You get the USB to micro USB data cable, and you of course get the standard HTC Indian pin system charger with the 2-point pin system. You do get a couple of iGyaan stickers. You do get something that tells you that the device uses a micro SIM, and on this is a micro SIM removal tool as well. So an HTC branded micro SIM removal tool, and this card shows you how to use that tool. You get a contact us booklet along with a warranty statement and a safety and regulatory guide, the standard HTC stuff, and that's about it. So that's everything from the box. Let's put all these things back and take a quick look at the device itself. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the One X. As you can see, this has a really nice looking body over here, really slim profile, and has a polycarbonate shell. Let's quickly take a look at the exterior of the device. In the front, you have a 720p video recording capability camera, so you have HD video calling. It is actually a 1.3 megapixel camera, so it does 720p HD video as well from the front, which is pretty cool. On the left of that is a water resistant grill for the earpiece, so that's absolutely brilliant as well. Water resistant as well as dust resistant. Now don't confuse it with the device. I'm just talking about this grill, not the whole device as such. If you want to just look below that, you can see this impressive 4.7 inch display. This is based on the Super IPS LCD 2 platform, so this is the newer generation of IPS LCD displays. It does have a Gorilla Glass front, and the total pixel resolution is 1280 by 720, which is in this 4.7 inch screen, and it gives it a total pixels per inch of 312, which is the closest I've seen to the Retina display. So pretty good resolution in this device. Below that you will see three touch capacitive buttons: the back button, the home button, and the menu button, and that's about it for the front of the device. On the right hand side of the device you will see the volume rockers, and on the top over here you will see the power lock and unlock button along with a secondary microphone for noise cancellation, and you will see the 3.5mm headphone jack, which is slightly tapered on the back edge of the device. On the left hand side of the device you will see a micro USB charging as well as data syncing port, and on the bottom here you will see the primary microphone, which is used for making voice calls. On the back of the device you will see an 8 megapixel camera, which is supposedly one of their better cameras. It has a really nice aperture control, and you do have a micro SIM card slot over here, which I'm going to quickly pop out. So this is where your micro SIM goes in, and you do have LED flash as well as video light. Nice HTC logo over here. Again, you have a speaker grill, which is the loudspeaker. This is also water resistant, dust resistant. You do have these points over here which I believe can be used for docking or synchronization of some sort. I don't know if the accessories for that are available yet, but these points indicate some sort of synchronization or docking abilities by the device. And you do have the Beats Audio logo along with some FCC information and legal markings on the bottom over here. So that's basically the exterior of the device. Let's quickly go ahead and power it on and take a quick look at the overall user interface. So as you can see, that was possibly a super fast boot, and nothing else to do but to look at the main lock screen over here. You have the HTC Sense 4.0, the latest version of HTC Sense. You do get this really nice unlock screen over here where you have the ring. You can quickly jump to one of these 4 shortcuts, which is the phone, mail, messages or camera, or you can just simply slide it up to unlock the screen. Again, just like any other HTC device, you get the HTC Sense home pages where you can scroll left or right to a maximum of 7 pages. You can also pinch in to bring out HTC Leap, and you can then use a Leap to quickly jump from the first page to the last page or any convenient page which you would like to use. Pull down from the top over here, you will see the notification panel, and you can also jump into settings from here. What HTC has done with their menu interface is really impressive. If you continue to pull, it gives it this springy effect which looks really nice and improves the overall usability of the menu system. So if I just quickly go into the about screen over here and go into software information, you'll be able to see that it's running Android 4.0.3 along with HTC Sense 4.0. And let's go back into the main screen now. So we have the standard HTC customizations. Now this button over here essentially is the recent application button which you've seen on tablets up till now. So it's not a menu button, it's a recent application button. Hold down on the home button and it'll bring up the HTC Leap functionality. Hold your finger on the main screen to bring out customizations. Now HTC has done a great job with making this interface a lot cleaner. So you get all widgets in the widgets section, and you can quickly jump into apps, shortcuts, and customize the main screen according to that. You can add your widgets into whichever empty screen you have. So when you do that, it'll quickly add a widget and you can select the time zone, for example, for the clock. Then when you come here, you have the clock running. Really nice widgets from HTC, really nice overall user interface. So we will be looking at this in depth when we get into the full review. Once you get into the full menu, you'll be able to see a couple of apps that have been pre-installed by HTC. So you have 7 digital Bollywood Hangamas pre-installed, and apart from that you get the standard HTC apps like the flashlight app over here, and you get HTC Hub for synchronization, and you get into the personalized menu. You can personalize your phone by choosing a different scene. You can get a social scene, a play scene, or a travel scene, or you can get more from the HTC Hub. You can also change the skin of your current scene. So if you like to change it to a matte finish or an aluminum finish, it changes the dock and the basic colors of the display. So I'm just going to quickly shift to an aluminum interface. So it changes the basic colors of the display. Fairly nice. Let's quickly jump into the camera over here, since that is the most important aspect of this device, and we have been clicking a couple of pictures with it, and we have opened this device up. As you can see, my art wall is over here. You can create videos and pictures directly from the same camera. So what I'm going to do now is show you the camera a bit. So you have a lot of settings for the camera. So you can choose the main camera or the front camera from the settings. You can then choose image resolution. You can also turn on a timer. Video quality resolution can also be selected from here. You can also select the review duration, image adjustments, exposure, contrast, saturation, sharpness, ISO settings, white balance, continuous shooting. You also have a bunch of camera options where you want face detection, smile capture, widescreen, geotagging. Again, you go into video options. You have video stabilization, You record with audio, you have camera interface settings, you can turn on the grid and shutter sound. You can also turn on auto upload, and you need to enter your Dropbox account. You do get a free Dropbox account with this, where you get about 50 GB of storage, so it's absolutely brilliant. So every time you buy a 1X, you get 50 GB of free Dropbox storage for 2 years, which is good enough for this device. You also have a zoom toggle over here, so digital zoom, it's not optical zoom. Again, you can select what kind of camera scenes you want, so you can also capture slow motion video, you can capture HDR images, panorama shots, portraits, group portraits, landscape, whiteboard close-up or low-light images. And if you come into this button over here, you have some effects that you can add, the standard HTC effects, distortion, vignetting, depth of field of images, dots. You can also get a mono picture, which is monochrome, and you can actually, it's not monochrome, you can select the color that you want to show, so it's a monocolor picture, not a monochrome picture. And again, you have vintage, vintage warm, vintage cold, grayscale, negative, solarize, posterize, aqua, tons of effects from HTC. Absolutely brilliant. Now, one of the major important things with the camera is that it can capture up to 99 images at 4 frames per second, so I'm just going to demonstrate that. So I'm not going to go all the way to 99, but I'm just going to see if it has captured all the images over here. And as you can see, we have all the images, including my hand, coming into the frame. So once you come back into the review of the images, you'll be able to see that it has given you a lot of images. And out of those, you can select whichever one you think is the best image and call it your best shot. The device will automatically delete the rest of the images from the set that you've just clicked. So that's the camera. Again, you can record full HD video from the camera, and it also allows you to click pictures while you're recording video, so which is great, and we'll test it out in the full review. One last thing that I'm going to do right now is take a look at the browser. The display of this device is absolutely stunning. It's a nice and large 4.7-inch screen. It's got really nice, as you can see, levels of black, and the resolution on the screen is also phenomenal. I'm going to quickly take a look at what the internet browsing experience on this device is, because it seems like that is something that needs to be checked out. So after the quick connection to Wi-Fi, I'm just going to quickly come back into the Internet Explorer over here, and let's see if we can quickly jump to iGyaan. Let's open it up and let's see how it looks on the 1X. The mobile mode quickly turned up, and you can see how smooth kinetic scrolling is on this. Absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to quickly switch to the full website now, and again we need to jump back into iGyaan.in, and now it should load up the full website. And while it's doing that, let's see if we can switch to landscape and portrait and landscape again and again. So I've not set the date and time, so that's why it's showing a security error, but you can see that the full website loads up absolutely phenomenal on this. It's really very smooth. It's quite unbelievable the kind of quality I'm getting on this. The resolution on the display is absolutely phenomenal. You can see that pinching is a little bit buggy. I didn't expect it to be so buggy. In fact, everything else is really smooth. Scrolling is smooth, but pinching in is not as good as it's supposed to be, and it does reflow the text like the standard HTC fashion, but you can see that it's not as smooth as we'd like it to be. So quite disappointed with the browser, because I wanted a seamless flow, and it's getting better, but it's still not as smooth as it's supposed to be on an HTC device. So that's that. Let's take a look at the video. Since it supports flash out of the box, it should play the video right off of the screen, and it does do that. And let's quickly tap on the play button over here, and it should play the video. Turn up the volume. So now there seems to be no problem with the device streaming the video, but the audio is really low and it's not as loud as I would like it to be. Maybe there are some changes that I can do, but that's about the things that are there with the Internet Explorer and YouTube. You do have a couple of apps that are pre-installed. Of course, you have Polaris Office, you have the Savan Music application, which is pre-installed. You have the really nice HTC weather app, which is also installed. And you can see animations for HTC over here. Now you can also buy a Media Link device with this, which should be about $100 or 5,000 rupees. I don't know if it's available in India yet, but we'll find out. And once you do that, you can use 3-finger swipe up and set up your Media Link, and you can stream your full display to the Media Link device, which is absolutely brilliant as well for the HTC One X. Overall, the One X is very slim. It's only in terms of thickness, it's only 8.9 mm thick, and a small little comparison of size with my iPhone over here. You can see that the iPhone is quite small compared to it, and I still have this cover on it. So if you put it on sideways, the One X is a little bit slimmer than the iPhone, and on the back both of them have an 8-megapixel camera. We'll do a comparison on the cameras on this, and of course we've got the Xperia series coming in with their 12-megapixel camera, so we'll be doing a comparison of that as well. So there you go, guys. This was a quick hands-on with the HTC One X, the new device from HTC, their flagship. It retails for about 37,000 rupees in the market. It's absolutely brilliant device from HTC, running Android 4.0.3 with the new HTC Sense. It's got an amazing camera. I'm not too sure about the sound because they've not included any Beats headsets, but I'm going to be plugging in my Beats headsets and seeing if there's an actual difference between this device or any other device when it comes to sound quality. For more unboxing videos, reviews and tutorials, log on to iGyaan.in. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below, or on Facebook, Twitter or Google+. The links to those are on the video right now or in the description below for quick access. Do subscribe to our YouTube channels. It's youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaanTV. And until I see you next time, guys, thanks for watching.